Hello, ladies and gentlemen. To you, wherever you are, I hope you can hear me and you can see me clearly. How is everyone doing? So I welcome you here for this edition of Sunday question and answer session. And it's every Sunday. So happy Sunday to all of you who are just tuning in right now. If you're watching for the first time, I welcome you for the next 1 hour to ask your question on the comments. If your question is very private, based on love, life, and well-being, feel free to ask the question in the inbox. Last week we had so many questions that I couldn't be able to cover all of them. I hope today I will manage. So if your question was not covered last week, please feel free to ask the question again. And thank you for watching our show yesterday. How are you doing? How is your Sunday? Tag your friend, share the video, and I can't wait to see your question on the comment. What is your question today? Ann Gekara, thank you for tagging your friend. Thank you so much. Mosita, I see you. Thank you. Otieno, thank you for tuning in every Sunday. Eunice, good morning. Good morning to you. Shalene, I see you. Thank you for your compliment. What is your question today? And all of you ladies who are tuning in, Mayaka, Celine, Salome Kimuntu, Amani Faith, thank you so much. What is your question today? Good morning. Famodu Sonko. Today people are greeting me in German. Tibasima, Aida, see you too. Nana Yang tuning in from my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Hey there. Robinson, good afternoon, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you. What is your question, ladies and gentlemen? Have you shared the video? So this session is like a therapy to help you. Remember, strangers will give you the best unbiased advice. Sometimes your family members or your friends can mislead you. So this is an open forum where you don't know anyone, and you can ask that question that has been bothering you, or if somebody asks you a question and you couldn't be able to answer, this is a place for you to ask on the comments, and the other viewers will help you, giving you the advice that you need. What is your question? Okay, Fidelis, my quiz is nitapata mtu lini huku? Jaribu tu. Kupata sio rahisi lakini wako. Badilisha your profile picture. Anza na profile picture. Toa hiyo pombe kwa sijui ni pombe ama ni nini kwa profile picture. Bundeziana, hello there, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. What is your question? Faris, you'll find ladies named Benjamin, their kid Benjamin Bogongo. Okay, that's a nice one. I see Rafa watching from Switzerland. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Selino Ponga, which live were you trying to join? If it's yesterday was a program. We had selected people who could join, not anyone. Adam Smith, Yes, we have a big meet and mingle show today from 9 p.m. East African time, so tune in. Nabuire Caroline, I have a guy but I don't understand him. I asked him about something, but now the communication is not like always. What should I do? When he calls me, he tells me I'm a man of few words. What should I do? I feel I'm not myself. Any advice? Nabuire Caroline, thank you. That's the first question there. I don't know what you asked him. It depends with the question. Can you please give an example? Sometimes, if you are asking about some serious topics, like when are you going to marry me? Some men will run away from that question. And that is a sign that maybe he's just not ready, or maybe he's just playing you. So I don't know what you asked him. If he's a man of few words, nothing much you can do about it. Just keep on the communication going on. All the best. What is your question today? How can I be able to tell when a man is serious in a relationship? Shiro Kanini, thank you for your question. This question, I've also done a live video about it. Everyone always wants to know if somebody is serious. And as I said in last Sunday's session, the moment you begin asking, how do I know? There are many question marks. Any person who begins asking, is this man serious? Is this woman serious? Then there are many things that you need to find out about this person. So the only way to know is to keep learning him. But actions speak louder than the words. What he does and the plans he has with you, Shiro, will tell you that this person is serious. But let me hope it's not something that you just started a few months ago. Give it time. These days people want seriousness within the 3 months. It's not going to, it doesn't work like that. Give it at least over 6 months, going up to 1 year. But after 1 year, if you see there are many mixed signs, you don't know where you're heading together with a person, then maybe this person is not serious with you. So Shiro Kanini, I don't know how long you've been together, but I wish you all the best. Nana Young from my YouTube. I really like someone, but I'm afraid of telling him. Is it okay nikimwambia nampenda na ninamtaka? Imagine I've been waiting for him to show his feelings towards me. Oh my goodness, Nana. That's a very tough one. Any lady who is in this situation will tell you it's really, really tough. And I've even had a debate, should a woman approach a man? Let me ask even the ladies who are watching this broadcast now. Would you tell a man your feelings? How you feel about him? People say world has changed, and people say that these days even ladies can do it. But there are very many men who are still traditional. The same way some ladies will say they're still old school, a majority of the men are very old school. My word to you, Nana Yang, when you tell a man your feelings, you open up to make his work easier, to do whatever he wanted to do to you. So in short, you have summarized everything, all the hurdles the men go through in getting into a woman's life. You have made it easier for him, which is not a very cool thing. But what I would like to encourage you is, if you want him to show your feelings, be available. Introduce yourself. Maybe it's in the inbox. And after you have introduced yourself, wait and sit and see if he's going to approach you and keep on pursuing you. If he doesn't, then he's not interested, or he's already taken, or he has another woman. You never know. I don't know whether he's single. He's really single. But a majority of the men that I know are very old school. They will take the opportunity to sleep with you, and nothing serious will come out of that affair. So all the best. I hope you can tag him on the comments, and he will read the message and hear my voice. All the best. But take a shot. Shoot your shot. Why not? Why not? You can see some people saying, why not? Why are you dying with the feelings? So all the best. Nana Yang, Lydia Love Mukisa, how come I didn't receive a notification message? I'm sorry about that. Me too. Sometimes people go live that I like watching their live videos and I don't see the notification. It happens to everyone. But remember, you like and follow a page and turn on the videos for that specific person. If you turn on the notifications, then you will never miss them. And it's a very simple process. On the right corner of the video here, as you're watching me right now, you click on that corner there, the right corner. You will see 3 dots. And then scroll down, then click turn on live notifications for Benjamin live shows, and every time I go live you will see the notifications. Or delete the Facebook app that you're using now and download another one. Maybe it has been updated so that you don't miss the notifications. All the best, Lydia Love. Okay, let's see the next question here. Musita Owen, I see your question here, Musita Owen, thank you. I have a partner. Whenever I ask her to take me to see her parents, she normally reacts badly. What should I do? Musita Owen, sorry about your situation. I don't know why she reacts. Probably you need to have a discussion. Why she reacts like that, and how long have you been dating? Maybe you're the one who is in love with her and she's not in love with you, or she's just joking with you. Yeah. If a lady is not really interested in taking you to her parents, then I don't think she is interested in having any future with you. So talk with her, find out the reasons why, and if she keeps on saying no and you've done your best, Musita Owen, maybe you just need to walk away and leave her alone. Sophie KG, yes, some ladies are saying yes, it's okay to say. Nancy, it's okay to tell a man how you feel. Okay. All right. Otieno CS, is it good to hold your lover's hands each on every time on the street to express your love for her? Yeah, if you want, if both of you want, why not? Some people like it, some people don't like it. It's the same way of posting each other on social media. If both of you are okay, why not? Who are we to say no? Holding hands is not a crime so long as there is a protection of corona. I don't see it as a big problem. That's not a big deal. Frederick, we are arguing with my woman. I abuse, she abuses back. Is that respect, Frederick Nyanusi? Aratemo, unfortunately, I don't think that is respect. That is toxic. That is poisonous. You abuse, she abuses back? Oh my goodness. The words you exchange between the two of you are very powerful. When you look back over the years or over the months you have been abusing each other, you will realize that these words are really affecting you emotionally, and even your health, and even your peace. If you have no peace with your woman, what happens as a man? You look for another woman or other women, because that's what happens. Or you try to find peace on other things like alcohol or smoking weed, just to get the peace that you're missing out. So that is purely no respect. It's just poisonous. You are affecting yourself as a man. It reaches a stage as you celebrate each and every birthday God has blessed you with. You say, this year I'm wiser than last year. I want to reduce the level of abuse and the level of the words that I use towards this woman, and request her to do the same. If she doesn't stop abusing you too, then probably you're forcing something that was never meant to be. You guys are not compatible. Find out if you're not compatible and begin the process of resolving those issues that are making you not to be compatible. All the best, Frederick. Mbabazi, please do that too. Turn on the notifications, like and follow the page if you want not to miss any notifications. Nabuire Caroline, hi. I asked him about him deleting the comments in my post. He used to comment, but I posted something on the group. But when he saw people's comments, he ended up deleting his comments. In all my posts, the communication matters for me. But now I'm not contented. What should I move with my life? Caroline, okay. I'm assuming that is long distance. And in long distance, when you are, the comments you post on social media platform are very, they can send a very bad message to your partner. Some people are on social media and they are in long distance, and their comments suggest that they have another thing going on with other people, and it can annoy the other person. So you have to control what you comment. But if you are saying hi babe there, or I love you, and he said thanks on your comments on Facebook, then he doesn't want to be known that you are his woman. Some people do that. So I suggest you guys, maybe you're not supposed to be commenting any love related messages on social media platform between you and him. Otherwise, maybe he is protecting other women in his life. That's why he has to delete all those comments. I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on. But make sure you're careful about the comments you post online. Your partner will always see them and read them. Apecho Preshela, thank you for your question. How can I maintain a long distance relationship yet never met physically? Appearance on media video calls away from each other. Met on the net. Apecho, okay, you have not met physically. My message to you is, please, you should meet as soon as possible. If you have not met after 1 year, as I've always said in my experience, one of you is being played. Is it you, Apecho, or it's Apecho who is playing the other one? If you're not meeting each other after 1 year, 1 year and 6 months, I think that is a waste of time. It's a purely waste of time. So my advice to you, to maintain it, you have to meet face to face. Do whatever you can. If you cannot meet face to face because of your work and no money to travel, then that's how you're wasting your time. You can't go and see the person, and you want to maintain a relationship. Is like you want to maintain driving a car that has no fuel. How can you drive the car? The only way is to add some fuel. And so please, Apecho, and anyone who has met anyone here online, if you don't meet each other within 1 year, you are both wasting each other's time. Or you, who is trying to make this thing work, you're being played and fooled. Thank me later. But all the best, Apecho. I'm not discouraging you. I'm telling you the truth. Please, the solution is to meet each other. Fikira Shamim, Mr. Benjamin, me, I have someone, but my parents don't like him because he's a Christian and me, I'm a Muslim. And even when I told him to change, he told me he will change to Islam. He will have to leave his family members and come to my family. So what should I do? Please help. I go with a man or leave him. Fikira Shamim. Fikira Shamim, first of all, in your profile picture, you look pretty young. I don't know how old you are. Yeah, but religion is very, very serious. Christians and Muslims, making a relationship to work is extremely hard. One of you should sacrifice. Put the religion aside and put the love ahead of you. Because religion is not the solution for pure love and respect. Religion are rules and beliefs that you have to follow to live a certain life. But if following those rules and your life is not affecting your relationship, then it's okay to date any person from any religion. But if you see your lifestyle like you are a strong Muslim lady, you can't drink, you can't eat pork, and your man likes eating pork, you're going to fight a lot. Or as you said, your parents do not like him, they will do anything they can to make that marriage to be very frustrating. And my message to you is, you can't change somebody to change their religion so that they can love you. It is so unfortunate. Religion in Africa has really affected us in so many things and blocks us to pursue things that we want to pursue. And we put the religion ahead of us. It's like people worship the sheikhs or the religious leaders, the pastors, more than even the God or Allah. We put so much respect to these human beings and they make so many mistakes in life. So Fikira Shamim, I don't know what you're gonna do. Most ladies that I know who are Muslims, they end up converting to become Christians so that the marriage will work. But the other way around, a man to change from Christianity to become a Muslim so that he can love you, very few men do that. I've never had it anyway. The men that I know who have converted to Islam, they did it not because of marriage or to fall in love with a woman. They were just convinced that the religion is the best for them, and that's why they converted. So if it's very hard for you, Fikira Shamim, and you're too young, sometimes you have to let it go and find another man of your religion maybe. That's what I can say. Let me see another question here. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can share the video and tag your friends too. Bundesiana, my question after breakup, is 3 years enough for one to fall in love again, or one needs more time? Bundesiana, thank you for your question. Yeah, 3 years should be enough, but the best way to know that you can fall in love again is to be ready to risk again. You know what you went through as Bundesiana in the previous relationship. If you know in your heart, now I am ready to risk it again, then you can start the process of falling in love. 2 years onwards should be enough for you to consider going back into the dating scene. But when you can risk it, let me try with this man. If your heart is saying, yeah, you just go for it, then you're ready. But if your heart keeps on saying, no, don't do that, then you're not ready. All the best. Thank you so much, Jay Prince. I hope you share the video. If you're watching for the first time, remember to like and follow the page. This session is every Sunday at this time, usually around 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. East African time. An open forum for question and answer session about love, life, and well-being, where we try to help each other in matters to do with well-being and life. So feel free to join this session every Sunday. Thank you too, Scovia. Thank you for the love. Lillian Kerubo, I see a question. Hi, Benjamin. Is it good for parents to decide to whom to get married to or marry? My answer to you is yes and no. If you are as young as under the age of 25 or 25, and you are deeply in love and you want to get married, your parents can give you advice. They can tell you no. They know a lot. And sometimes they can tell you what you cannot see or what you're ignoring, the bad signs. But if you're over 25 and you know what you want, you can make your decision as a woman, and you know that this is the right guy for you, then parents can only bless you. You can only listen to some of their pieces of advice. Don't listen to everything. They can mislead you. Remember, they are also human beings. Some of these parents made so many mistakes in their own marriages. So whatever advice they are giving you is basing on how they love you and how they feel about you. Or because they made so many mistakes in life. That's why you find a parent wants you to date and marry a rich person so that you guys can use the guy to help the family run away from poverty. And the easiest way to test these parents these days is try to bring to them somebody who is financially stable. Most parents will never say no. They will never say no. But if it's somebody who is hustling, who is down there, is not making anything and is still struggling in life, comes from a very poor family, most parents will say no. This one is going to maintain you in poverty. But my message to you, Lillian, and any other person who is in the same situation, sometimes it's good to listen to your parents. Listen carefully. Especially if most of them in the family are complaining about someone that you are falling in love with. Sometimes just listen to them and find out why. You can actually pull them one by one, privately, somewhere, having lunch together in a peaceful place, and ask your mother, why don't you like Benjamin? Please tell me. I just need to know. Take your father for a walk. African fathers are very tough. At least our generation, we can walk together with our children. When you're walking with your father and just have a talk with him and tell him, Dad, what's going on? Why are you against this relationship? Please just tell me the truth. So that you begin to see why they are deciding for you for this person or not the other person. But don't listen to parents so much. They will mislead you. They have misled so many ladies to stay in an abusive relationship, and finally somebody ends up being killed. But for deciding, they can. If you're under 25, they can decide for you. But obviously that marriage is going to be a hard one. You need to grow and experience life before you fall in love with somebody seriously. Emmanuel Aduloju, my advice goes to all men and women: stick to the relationship you are now, because there is no perfect man or women outside there. All we just have to do being in a relationship is not about fun at all. We just have to change some behavior we both don't like. Thank you, Emmanuel. Change the behavior that your partner doesn't like. Both of you must change to make it work. Thank you so much. Foles Moke, hello Benjamin. What happened to the baby daddy? Baby daddy started talking to me, and yet he is married, telling me that he loves me. Confused, please. Oh no. Don't do that. Foles Mike. Baby daddy is married. Baby daddy is missing sex. Baby daddy still wants some good things with you. Baby daddy wants to give you another child and run away. You don't use baby daddy to get happiness in life. Or you want to think that now if you have sex with him, or if he has feelings for you, he's gonna come back and be there for your child. No. 99% of baby daddies will never do that. If somebody rejected you right from the pregnancy and rejected the child and got another person and made another child or other children, such a person will never change his mind. 99% they never change their mind. But if it's sex, Foles Moke, if you tell him, I miss your sex, when can we have sex? 99% of those baby daddies will say, okay, no problem. So my advice to you is, there are many question marks. Don't be confused and think that he now finally loves you. In fact, he should begin with the child. Is he taking care of the child, first of all? If he takes care of the child for 3 years, at least 3 years, constantly, January to December, that's a serious man. That's a serious baby daddy. Now, that one we can advise you. That one I can encourage you to take him seriously. But if he doesn't do all those things, purely sex, and your sex must have been so good for him. As long as you love each other, why don't you change into Christian, Barbie? Thank you for your advice there. Nakawombe Resti, how can you fall in love with a married man? Wake up. Okay, all right. Linda Lydia, thank you so much. Mwende Mamaki Kim Benjamin, can someone remarry again after a breakup of 3 years? Yes, why not? Absolutely, yes. I break up with my kid's father because he married another woman, and now he calls me and telling me that he loves me. What will I do? I'm confused. Nancy, sorry about your situation. I don't know why you broke up with him. If the reasons why you broke up have not been solved, if it was abuse, alcohol use, or cheating, or being irresponsible, not supporting you financially and the children, unless these things have changed practically, then don't be confused. Don't be confused. You should be confused if he has changed and has stopped all these things that made you guys to break up. If it was anger issues or influence from his family, then you can take him seriously. But otherwise, I don't know why you guys broke up. Baba Z, asking your partner to change his faith is being selfish. Okay, thank you. Caro Kenya, I tried this but never worked. I moved on a Muslim and Christian. It's very tricky. Yeah, religion is very complicated. Tino Evelyn, okay, let me see here. Are you enjoying the show? I hope I can cover the questions. Have you shared the video? Tino Evelyn, hi, hey you Benjamin, what of a man who has a baby whose mother left and finds a woman who has a baby again, and he denies that he can't keep both the mother and her baby, meaning his interest is only for a woman? What measures can they do? What of a man who has a baby whose mother left, okay, and then the man finds a woman who has a baby again, and he denies that he can't keep both the mother and her baby, meaning his interest is only the woman? What measures can they do? Tino Evelyn. Yeah, a majority of the men who are watching here, they will tell you, yeah, falling in love with a woman who has a child or children is not really easy, because it comes with responsibilities. Yes, money is very important, but there are other responsibilities of being a father figure in that arrangement. A majority of the men, they come to the Meet and Mingle show and they say, children are blessings, children are okay. No, children are not just blessings. Children need a lot of commitment and raising them. And if a man has showed you from the word go is not interested in your child, then he is interested in you and having fun with you, having sex with you. And so that is a sign that you have to take seriously. But also he could be genuinely telling you the truth that he cannot be able to take care of you, both of you. Financially, he's not able to do that. And unfortunately, what I would like to say, Tino and any lady who is in this situation, what happens is you end up having another child with this kind of a guy. The guy will convince you to have a child with him so that you don't lose him. And Remember, you already rejected your child. Now there are 2 children. And now it becomes more complicated for him to take care of his own child together with your child and you. And those ladies end up again breaking up. And that's why you find a lady has 3, 4 children from 4 different men because of the same trick and the same mistake. So my message to you, if you love the guy Tino, don't be pregnant until he has proved that he can be responsible. But also, if you're a lady who is in this situation, don't expect or don't put the pressure on the guy to take care of you and the child. Because he has every right to say at the end of the day, this is not my child. You know that this is not his child. And maybe he knows the father is around, is somewhere, he actually knows him. So it even becomes really bad for him to feel like I'm taking care of this kid and the father is busy sleeping around with other women. So you can imagine how he feels. So you don't expect so much that this guy is going to take care of me together with our child, my child. Don't put so many expectations in that. So please, just don't be a mother again. Take your time. If he cannot be together with you for some time and respect you and your child, at least you would have survived not becoming a mother. And all the best, Tino. All the best. But don't give up on him. Just give him time. Thank you, Lily Queen. Yesterday we had a show of 7 hours. I was exhausted. Lisa Moja, I'm married to a Muslim. I'm a Christian, together 11 years, but we put our love before everything. Religion ni roho ya mtu. Yeah, that's what I say, Lisa Moja. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us yesterday in the shout out program of the Jamhuri celebrations. Yes, put the love ahead, put the man ahead, and then the religion will come from behind. And that way you will both survive. But if you put Islam in front of your man, then you need a Muslim man so that you can survive. Thank you, Savitha. Mbili Wanjero, thank you so much. Let's see, can I see you, South Africa? Thank you. Maswai, thank you. All right, let's see the next question here. Linda Lydia, my baby daddy cheated on me so many times. Then I moved away from him. This is the 3rd year. But when he realized I was someone important, he started begging me to go back to him. But up to now, I have no feelings for him, though he does everything to my family and daughter. What do I do, please? That's a very technical one, Lydia. If you have no feelings, but he's supporting your family, feelings lie. I think feelings change. You ask married people, the feelings they had for that woman or that man when they were dating, and now feelings change. What happens when feelings change? What remains is genuinely wanting to make the other person happy, even when you don't like. It's like when you want to wake up, you want to go to work, and you feel like you don't want to wake up and go to work, but you know that if you don't go to work, you will lose your job, you will never get money. So feelings lie, feelings cheat, and feelings change. But if you're, that's why the people say you're there for worse and for the better and for the worse. So Lydia, I don't know the personality of this guy, and I don't know why you broke up. You said you cheated so many times, so I don't know whether he has changed and stopped this habit. Some men change, some change, some never change with this habit. But if you know that you have proof that he has not changed, then you have no reason to be together with him. A cheater will only kill you one day. But all the best. So long as he's supporting that, he's supporting your daughter, that's a big thing. It's a big deal. I should be smiling and happy about it. Okay, how long the courtship take? During courtship, will I be able to know fully character of the guy? Phoenicia Ferida. Courtship has no really timeline, but I think two years should be enough for courtship, especially if you're not over the age of 35. If you're under 35, 2 years is enough for you to keep on figuring out what this guy wants, what are his plans, and you yourself, I don't know your plans. Knowing character of somebody, this is a lifetime process. Some people are very smart and intelligent. If you're very smart, you can tell somebody's character. But that's why I spend so much time learning about relationships. Life is full of relationships. How you deal with your co-workers, your family members, people here online, and even your partner. If you invest your time to learn on how to deal with these people, life will be easier for you. So the only easiest way to learn someone's character is constantly talking with each other. Constantly talking, chatting consistently. And if you are lucky to be in the same location, then obviously spending time together, a lot of the time together, is the best way to learn someone's character. That's why people try cohabiting, and finally they discover after 6 months this thing is not going to work, and then they break up. But after 2 years, you should have your red flags. This one is a no for me. Somebody who has anger issues, I don't tolerate. Somebody who is negative all the time. Somebody who does not know how to spend money very well. Somebody who is focused on his job more than me or us. So you should have the things that you don't really entertain. And within 2 years, you'll be able to see that this person can be together with you. But it takes time to learn someone's character. If you're not intelligent enough, you will discover 10 years later on. If you're smart enough, you can know it within 1 year. Olivia Kiboji. Hi, Benjamin. I'm 27 years old. I have an 8-year-old daughter. I fear of introducing someone to my daughter's life. What can I do? I have been single for 6 years. Please advise. Wow, Olivia. I feel for you and I feel for your situation. I am sure there are many people watching and they are in the same situation as you. Your fears are genuinely right. You know that we have so many weird people who can end up doing certain things to your girl, which I'm sure you're afraid of. My message to you is, as a parent, try to get another father figure in the family, especially older men or even younger men. Your brother, I don't know if you have a younger brother or an older brother, and make sure that the person has also daughters, has children, knows how to talk to children, play with children. So your daughter should be spending some time there. And if you notice some funny behaviors from your daughter, I hope you're smart enough. If your daughter is fond of a certain uncle or fond of a certain cousin, fond of any male figure in your family, that's not a very good sign. She should be fond of the women, and unless that man is just loves children. And we have people in the family I have a younger brother who children just like to be together with him, playing around with him, and he genuinely expresses his love, and he can tolerate their games, their noise. You know how children, 8-year-old, I teach them, they can be very energetic and noisy. So find some people in the family. And that's why people go to church. In church, you can have these meetings, and then in those meetings, there are parents who can end up becoming father figures. So those activities, family activities, where your daughter goes and meets the other kids and plays, so long as he's seeing and hearing the voice of a man or a man talking around, it can really help her. At the end of the day, if you are lucky, really, really lucky, Olivia, to find a man who takes you seriously, then you can try that one. And that is pure luck. In my experience, that is genuinely pure luck these days, to find somebody who will respect you and your child and never do anything to your child. But more importantly, keep talking to your child tell her the facts. Tell her the facts about men. Tell her the truth. So you need to read a lot about on how to tell your child, this is a no, this is a yes. When a man does this, when a boy does this to you, this is a no, no, no. You have to tell me. So spend time. I don't know if you're together or you're long distance with your child. Unfortunately, I hope it's not that way. But if you're with her, any parent who is watching, kids know a lot. But you have to be honest. If you are scared of even introducing things like menstruation, this is what happens when you begin growing your breasts. At the age of 8, some ladies, like your daughter may start growing up, becoming a woman, even as early as 8 years. You need to find out how to talk to her. Prepare her psychologically during these changes as you are dealing with finding out if you can have a man in your life. And those are some of the challenges you will go through by yourself. Being a man in the house and being the mother at the same time. So I'm just saying all this, hoping that you are doing your best. And also, if you really want to date, then give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Carol Kenya Benjamin, I have been single for 8 good years. Someone break my heart, and from that time, I tried to gain that courage to date, but it's not working. What can I do? It's the same situation with Olivia. Oh my goodness, 8 years. Regaining that courage. It's take a leap of faith. I don't know what I can say, but if you feel you can risk it again, you can risk dating, just date. So practically date, practically talk with a man, practically meet each other. Don't put sex in front of you. But you have to be available. Go for those dates and give a man a chance in your life for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, and overcome the fear of dating. So long as you protect yourself, don't go to someone's house. Don't go to a man's house and expect to pray and read the Bible. If you go to someone's house, a man's house, obviously the man is expecting sex. So protect yourself as much as you're learning the man. Maintain your no. If your no is becoming too hard for the guy, then he is not a serious person. But don't be scared of dating. Be scared of becoming a mother or being infected with STDs or STIs. That should be your number one fear. But the rest of the things, if your life is not in danger, talk. Be available. Talk to this man. Let's see him. Benjamin in love with this guy, but for the past few months he doesn't WhatsApp or call like he used to. Is he still in love with me, or should I move on? Let's see. If it's long distance, the man has changed his mind. His interest has gone down. So if the communication has reduced, that is a very bad sign. They say when communication reduces on your side, it is increasing on the other side. So unfortunately, he is probably communicating with another person more than you. So he's not a very serious guy. What you should do, you also reduce the communication and increase it on the other side too. I don't know if that makes sense. Otherwise, if somebody is not talking and calling you, what else is he doing? Who is he calling? Who is he talking to? Thank you so much, Pesci Joel. Helena Kapkoza, thank you so much. Leila Kikasha, hello Mr. Benjamin, good afternoon. How does someone deal with a partner, I mean a boy or a girlfriend, who never asks for the well-being of your children, yet he or she claims that he is really loves you? Alright, thank you so much, Leila Kikasha. I can imagine your situation. There are many ladies who meet men online and they have children and those guys don't care to ask about the children. One of the ways is sometimes, of course, don't expect the people you meet online to ask you about your son or your daughter. That's not their son, that's not their daughter, unfortunately. But what you can do is bring the topic up. Bring the topic. For example, you can say, you know what, last week or this week, I was having a video call with my son and we had a good time. So you bring that topic and see if he can contribute. So it's also your responsibility to bring up this topic. You can't just sit and assume and say, I told him I have a daughter, but he never asks me about the daughter. Bring it up. And sometimes you can tell him, today I tried to talk with my daughter and she really annoyed me. What do you think? Should I do better? So bring the topic up. But last but not least, if somebody doesn't care about your well-being, that's why this show is about well-being. It doesn't care about your private life, what is affecting you, what you're going through as Layla, then sometimes such people are not serious. They don't care. What they want is you, what they want is sex, what they want is video sex and money, and that's all. But somebody should be caring enough. Even when you video call him, he should be able to see that Layla today doesn't look happy, and find out why, and then you can say it's because of my kid or my kids. So it could be somebody is just a joker, wants some good time with you and doesn't care about the child. But bring the topic up. Don't hide it. Don't feel embarrassed bringing it up. Lily Quinn, thank you so much. Thank you for all of you responding to some of those questions there. Yeah, Susie, unfortunately that's what happens. Most of the men, that's what they do. They know what they're doing. Kuharibia wengine maisha na waende, unfortunately. Caro Kenya, hi Benjamin, I've been single for 8 good years because someone broke my heart. Okay, I think we talked about that one. Patricia Nduku, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see another question here. Caro Janice, thank you so much. Thank you. Helen Biagin, Benjamin, there is someone I left now like 5 years, but now he needs me again. So I don't know how he wants. Helen Biagin. You left someone 5 years and now he wants you back? I wouldn't take that seriously. I can't take such a person serious. Unfortunately, I cannot take him seriously. I don't know why. But the bottom line is, why did you break up? Why did you leave? Was it because he was just immature? Now he has matured up. Now he has become more serious and more responsible. I don't know. Maybe that could be the reason why you broke up. The line is, why did you break up in the first place? If you broke up because of circumstances beyond your own making, like long distance, you had to travel, go to another country, and ended up breaking up, that can be interesting for you to reconsider, to finally be together anyway. But in most cases, a majority of the men will try to go back to their exes for some specific reasons. And usually it's not about relationship. Unfortunately, most of them relationship is not on the list, is not top there. It's about other things. Because he knows you already had sex with him, and he knows that he knows your weaknesses. He knows how to convince you to do certain things. So if you're not smart enough, you can easily develop feelings again and fall a victim. I always say, don't drink alcohol and try to talk with him when you are drunk. Don't video call him when you're very drunk. If you're drinking your wine or your whiskey Put it aside. Put your phone aside. No communicating with an ex when you are intoxicated. Sober up. I'm just giving examples. But above all, as I began saying, there are many question marks. Why is he coming back? Your profile picture looks a very successful woman. You must be making lots of money. So this guy will tell you, there's a business I started. Please help me to boost this business. You know we have come a long way. And you know you are my first love. So he knows how to convince you and how to trick you. But if you know that you genuinely love him, who are we to stop you? Who is Benjamin to tell you no? These things are very complicated. Sometimes people want advice, but they just want the right words. But what I'm just saying, if you love him and he loves you, go for it. Go for it, Helen. Benjamin cannot stop you doing that. Sida, we are in a long distance with my lover man. Will he keep my love yet I'm outside the country? Sida Christian, the answer is yes and no. Can a man stay longer without sex? The answer is yes and no. So the solution is go and see each other. Sida Christian. I posted that one on my Facebook a few days ago. Never seen each other for more than 1 year. How can I know that the man is not cheating on me? And people said, it's very hard. You can't keep a man. You can only keep him when you're together with him. At least that one is better. Amolo Christian, about changing someone's religion, I think it will never go. Okay, all right, okay. Thank you for that. Nicole Mwem, hi Benjamin. I told a good friend of mine to stop sending money to African. Then she remained in debt here in Europe. Now I turned out to be her enemy. I feel very hard because I sacrifice a lot for her and her kids. Please tell people your views about sending money when still in an unstable situation in diaspora. Nicole Mwema, thank you so much. I hope they are reading and reading this comment. Yeah, I think I've been saying this. You will meet people who will waste your time and money. Spend money that you can never regret. But don't use money to think that you're going to keep a relationship. Money doesn't buy a person. Money helps someone to do what they want to do. Money doesn't build love. You are only assisting this person. But what Nicole is saying, don't assist somebody until you forget yourself. There are many people who have assisted strangers and they have forgotten their own siblings. I have so many crazy stories in my inbox of one lady who was assisting a man in Tanzania for 6 years. But it was long distance, never seen each other for 6 good years. Spent all her salary, 85% of her salary went to this guy. And when she traveled to go and see the guy was happily married. Used the same money to build a home together with his wife. So you can imagine such a lady, if you are in that situation, how would you feel? So at the end of the day, as much as you're spending, there should be a progress of the relationship. And we can't stop people from sending. You know that. Ladies are very emotional. Ladies want to help. Ladies are like mothers. Your mother will help you. Your mother will feed you. And she is hungry. Have you seen your mother? For those who are still lucky to have your mothers alive, your mother will sleep outside on a rainy day. The room is too small for you guys to sleep. And allow you to sleep in the house. I've seen it in my own family. Doing extra for other people. So don't be that person. You're not a Jesus Christ or you're not Prophet Muhammad to help and save people in the world. So do not assist until you forget your own parent, your own mother, your own father. You forget your own younger brother, your own sister. You don't forget them. Then don't forget your children. Children are not blessings. Children are responsibility. Every single coin that you're spending, it means you are denying your child a future in case things do not work out, things backfire. So unless you're putting aside savings for your children, as Nicola said there, you did your best. That person, even if you shouldn't be hurt, you did your best. You can cut off communication with her and pray for her, wish her all the best, but you did your best. And do the same for yourself too, as Nicole. And I hope that she learns her lesson. And any other person watching, even you as a man, I hope you learn your lesson, that you cannot buy love. You can't buy somebody to come to your side. Irene, watching you live from here, Philippines. More power and God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in from Philippines. Thank you so much, Irene. To Kwasibe Maureen. Hey Benjamin, thanks for the program. I broke up with my baby father. Now for 17 years, he couldn't provide anything till when he told me to give his kid. Then I did that. Still wants to come back. What could be the reason? Maureen, wow, it's a very long time. Maybe he wants to go back to you and be together with you. If you like him, if you love him, if you respect him, if you're single, why not? 17 years. Probably he became a father and you became a mother when both of you are very young and immature. Now he has matured up. I hope he's a single man or he's a divorced man and not just playing you to make you pregnant again. So the reason maybe he wants to compensate the years he was missing away and not in the son's life or the daughter's life, that could be the reason. But the other reasons could be he just wants to use you again. So be careful. Be careful. Don't become a mother and don't take him seriously until you see that he has grown up and become a serious person. Resty, thank you so much for your compliment. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate. Namuyiga, thank you so much. Carol Janice, thank you too. Musimbi Jacqueline, thank you too. Tino Evelyn, thank you so much. Rich, thank you so much. Dorothy Wako, is it that I'm old-fashioned or we ain't bringing up our children right? I was brought up to work hard for what I want, but in current times, we have some people taking the easy way out and looking for sponsors. Am I part of the few who believe that there is dignity in honest toil, no matter how small, and you value people for who they are and not what they can do for you? Dorothy, you're not old school. That is the truth. Yeah. People want the easy way out, and that is life. And there's nothing we can do about it. If you have children, teach them to use their brains to live an independent life, not to rely on other people. Talia, thank you so much. Faith, thank you. Helen, thank you so much. Nabure Caroline, thank you. Nancy, thank you so much. Thank you. Cedar Christine, we're winding up now. Hi dear, I have 3 kids and my boyfriend have 1 yet. He says that we could get married with him. Really, I'm fearing to give him my heart because of that reason. And I'm very far from him, so I need your advice, dear, please. Cedar Christine, I think that is not good. Probably it will not work. You are far away from each other, first of all. And do you want another child? If the answer is no, then it will not work. But even if you want another child, it will be 4 children. As I said, these men, some of them these days, they will give you another child. You will have number 4 and they will comfortably walk away. So if you know that this is one of the games he's going to play with you, then be careful. Don't be a mother. And you're in long distance, so until you're together, that's when we can tell whether this person is serious. Otherwise, if you're far away from him, it is always a joke. Finally, can I finish all these questions here? No, I don't think I can be able to finish all of them. Let's finish up with this one here. Hey Benjamin, I'm 27 years. I don't have a kid. The man is 34 with 10 years daughter, and baby mama went away long time ago. till today hawajui kama alikufa. Now we hooked up with the man 2015 here on Facebook. I was at Saudi and the man was in Dubai. We have invested together, more things stable. Now 2019 he took me to his family, he paid the dowry very well. We decided to go back till 2021. Now the man went home January for vacation and completed some projects. He went ahead and taking what is that? He went ahead and took something. Your message or your comment is not complete. Or you wanted to say mpango wa kando. I really didn't get what you're trying to say. Let's see, you're welcome. Thank you, Jane. Amolo Caroline, hey Benjamin, I'm a single mother of 13 years now. Do you think I can steal or not? I don't understand, Amolo Caroline. What are you saying? Olivia, you are welcome. Lynette Kebaso, hey Benjamin, she should be open to her child. Okay, thank you for responding to that. Penisha, I'm in love with 3 men, all serious to marry me. Should I dump all? Penisha, sometimes your questions are just for fun, eh? You try asking funny questions. Why are you dating 3 men? Ken O'Brien, Benjamin, what of ex who wants to use kids to prick your emotions? Yeah, we have them, Ken, and long time no see, Ken. We have those people who do that. They just want the children to keep twisting you. They are there. We know them. So stand firm and remind them this is a separate. These are children, or this is a child, and this is me. Separate the two. So even the people who are going through divorce, they will tell you that their partner is using children to control their emotions. And I was reading certain article which said that when you're in that situation, you're fighting with the other partner because of the children, you have to stand firm and remind the person, we are talking about the divorce process, or we are dealing with this thing now, and it's not about the children. So you have to tell them on their face, family, and tell them, I am not interested in being dragged into things to do with children or our child. I'm not part of that drama. And you cut the communication. Any discussion that is dragging you into using children, you have to be very firm on that one and say, hey, this is not about the child. If you're strong enough, they will respect your stance. But I know it's very complicated. I know it's complicated. But those who are firm, they have managed it, separating emotions and talking or dealing with children. Christina Dong, Benjamin, I have 2 guys, but the one I love doesn't call me, okay? And if I haven't called him and texted him and doesn't care about my feelings, but the other guy, I got him of recent and he cares about me, calls me all the time. So what should I do? Christina Dong, oh my goodness. The second one will also reach a stage where he will stop calling you and texting you. My advice to you is you are confusing yourself, and it's better to expect the second one to do the same thing, probably because it's long distance. I have said this over and over again. The same energy that somebody begins with when they are talking and chatting with you, that energy dies. It usually dies after 6 months. Ask anyone who is watching here. I don't know if I'm saying the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, you meet somebody online, the energy is very strong, the energy, the calls, the text, everything is so good. First 6 months. After 6 months, the energy goes down. Why? I'm doing a show for that, and very soon, after my vacation. So, Christine, in my experience, the second guy, give him time. After 6 months, you will let me know that he also reduced the communication. What happens during the time when somebody loses this energy? It's because there are many reasons. One of the reasons, he has discovered that this thing is not heading anywhere. The man has discovered you're not giving him what he wanted. or he has seen that Christina Dong, this lady, I don't think we are heading anywhere. She cannot give me the things I wanted from her. Too young, too old, no money, too far, different religion, different tribe. So the guy has so many reasons why. Or even him, he had another woman when he met you, and he was having issues with his woman. Now he has gone back to his woman. So there are many reasons why such a person will lose interest. But as I always say, when somebody loses interest in you, doesn't call or text you, it's not about you. This is not you who has lost interest. It's the other person. So you don't need to be stressed about it. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to be calling them all the time. You don't need to be the one texting and finding out why they are online. You are punishing yourself. And your strategy is good. I don't encourage you to continue talking with 2 or 3 men at the same time. But that's how life is. You have to gamble and see who is more serious. So I suggest you ignore the first one and focus on the second one. And if the second one also loses interest, then I already said why he will lose the interest. And if it's long distance, it's better to be with somebody who is near you, or somebody that you can see each other. If you can't see each other after 6 months, you will always see him online, and he will never talk to you, but he's online. He is actually online now, but he has not texted or called you, and he is perfectly okay with that. That's what happens after 6 months. Phyllis Ngugu, thank you so much. Okay, Lydia, thank you so much for your question. I met this guy online and he took up all my bills and told me to stay home now. For some reason he tells me he can't pay my bills because he is doing something home. So he asks me to look for a job again. What can I do? Unfortunately, Lydia Kabukazi, the solution is on your last sentence. You have to get another job. You have to go back to work. There is no any other shortcut on that one. All the best. Unfortunately, you have to do that. I hope you have the right experience and documents to get a job. Unless he is also supporting you, but the way he's saying and the way he's behaving, he's not going to support you, and that is it's gonna be hard for you. Begin the journey of finding something to do. Richmond, what God meant to do, no matter how long it takes. So I think you should give him chance, but be careful. Richmond, thank you so much for that reply. Hi Benjamin, I have a guy for 3 years now, but most of the time he need money or he brings issues of family. Yes, he's using you for money. Stop sending the money. Stop it. Use the money to help the orphans and other important people in life. Why are you giving you had too much work? Okay. Mariam Noel, I have a man says that he loves me, but when he texts me, he asks about only the kids. Is he serious, Mariam? I don't know if he's serious, but talk. Bring the topics. Huh? Mariam, just Google the topics to talk about with your boyfriend. There are many websites which give you some topics to talk about, even questions. There are even games. In one of my books that I'm working on, I will put there are certain games you can play which will encourage somebody to talk. There's a game of tell me 3 things. Tell me 3 things. Tell me 3 things that annoy you. Tell me 3 things that make you very sad. Tell me 3 things of blah 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 blah. And that way you will encourage the discussion and communication. Not only talking about children all the time. Tell me 3 things that turn you on. Most men will like that. So just find out online some of the topics and questions you can talk with your husband or your boyfriend or your wife or your girlfriend to keep the conversation alive, not just one topic all the time. Alvin Serenkuma, I have 2 wives, but all of them, they are very lazy in working money. I have tried to set up a business for them, but it's the same. I am in Arab countries, but it's not easy for me. What can I do, Alvin? I feel for you, my brother. Yeah, it's very hard. Not everyone can run a business. Not everyone can run Hello, yeah. Okay. Not everyone can run a business. We have a very bad mistake that we make. You think that your wife can run a business or your husband can run a business. Very few people can run a business. Very few people. And businesses become successful after 2 years. The first 2 years is a trial, error, waste of money, learning discipline. So my message, like somebody asked me to invite business experts in my shows, I'll be doing that next year. Not all our partners can be businessmen or businesswomen. Some of them do not know how to deal with customers. They don't know how to make a profit. Some of them don't know the business skills. Some of them don't know that it takes patience to build a company. It takes years. So Alvin, I want to encourage you that those two ladies, those two wives, they may not be able to do business. You might have to think about changing the strategy, changing other people or professionals to do the business for you, so that you don't waste all your money and a lot of money. So, and even you too, I don't know if you're a businessman. Even you too, you need to take some business lessons. We have coaches of business. I will be hosting a coach of business, somebody who can coach you on how to run a business successfully. So Alvin and anyone in this situation, just remember that your partner cannot be a business person unless they have a talent and skill of doing business. That's the only way it can work. Even a family member, your brother, cannot run a business. Your own mother, you will open up, she messes up. You open for your father, he messes up. Very few people can actually do that and make it work. So if it cannot work, you stop it. Stop the business and focus on other things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. If your question was not answered today, again, we will do this next time. I want to wish you all the best. Happy Sunday. God bless you guys. Just remember that I care for you. I love you wherever you are. And thank you for your time. If you watch for the first time, this is Benjamin. I hope you learned something from me and together with the other viewers who are commenting. Remember to like and follow this page. Turn on the live notifications and also subscribe to this YouTube channel to see the next Sunday sessions and also the previous ones. If you would like to watch repeat, they are all of them in my YouTube channel, Benjamin Junior Bogonko. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, or your evening. Until the Meet and Mingle show, please take care of yourself and thank you for your time. Have a beautiful week and God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.